can. It's still broken.
Oh no.
Oh.
So, oh shit! I don't have the dinosaur. We're using a llama today.
Great.
Right.
I love it. Still better than a Dr. Seuss book. Oh boy. Mabu, hey! And welcome to the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy, say something gay. Gay. I'm actually drinking a homemade strawberry acai refresher today, which is kind of fun. Kind of cute.
That drink.
Kind of different. But I'm drinking it in my cup mug.
Cup mug.
Cup mug. It's very full. And Lana, where can you get your cup mug?
You can get your cup mug at lanagcreations.etsy.com, where you can get your cup mug and all of your cup merch and other things. So check it out. And we do ship internationally. So there are no excuses. And by the way, I am Lana, your resident diva, here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea, because you know I love me some tea. And if you have some tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. I am drinking a mixture of just regular water.
Mm-hmm.
The same water I was drinking yesterday.
No!
Yes. But with my strawberry orange Sunkist, because you know.
I was like, that's definitely not red, but work, diva.
No, it's orange. It's orange. You know, this moon in retrograde is really killing me right now and messing me up.
Astrid Mercury in microwave.
All of that.
Astrid Mercury in a microwave.
It's killing me right now because I can't.
Come on, Astrid.
I can't remember nothing. I can't say my words correctly. But you know, that's what I'm drinking and that's what I'm doing. And you already know about the cup mug, so purr.
And my name is Kev. I don't have a cute entrance line, but I do have a cute t-shirt.
Yes!
No.
Only since somebody's not here. I guess I have to take up that regimen as of lately.
I guess you would be the other resident twink, so sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
close enough.
I'm like 6. I'm too tall to be a twink. But I have my Brooklyn Heights shirt on because I'm still waiting for them to announce Canada season 4. So, I mean, also
can we give it a little bit, please?
No, because I don't watch as much Drag Race as y'all. But
there's gonna be 5 episodes of Drag Race next week.
I'm sorry, what?
5.
Anyways, get into the shirt. I love me some Brooklyn.
It's cute.
And I need to wear more of these because I went to DragCon and got way too much merch.
I was there with Kev. Can confirm he got too much merch.
Shout out to Minnie Cooper because her booth was just full of my merch. And I'm forever grateful that we got to just put our stuff at Minnie Cooper's booth.
I love her.
I
keep forgetting to wear my Turing shirt for these specific recaps because we are talking about Drag Race Philippines today. And so I should be wearing my Turing shirt.
Sorry,
but
Philippines!
Which someone in our comments literally commented about it, and I was like, thank you. Because it reflects like in pageants when they're like when Miss Philippines is at Miss Universe, she's like, Philippines! And that's what Pow's doing. And I'm like, work! That makes sense now. No, that just ended. We crowned Kiona.
Sorry.
Kiona.
Anyway, it is episode 5. It is the Rusical. Ooh. I think I know we have some differing, not necessarily fully differing opinions here. I thought this was good. I thought it was a good Rusical.
I didn't think it was better Rusicals. Like, I think it's like I think it's in like maybe like almost at one of the greats, but not nearly at one of the greats. Like, it's not at like Shade or Madonna level. Just
Moulin Rouge. The France Rusical from this year, which you didn't watch, but you should.
I heard it was good.
I would say that's the best of all time, personally.
But I thought it was good, though. I thought it was good.
For me, since I just started watching, France was my favorite Rusical that I've seen thus far. So for me, it was good. It wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't my least favorite. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. Well, we do walk into the workroom and we have lost Verushka, and everyone is just like, deserved. Bye.
They were so done with her.
They were over Miss Verushka and her bullshit from Hong Kong. And you know what? Me too. So I was glad that she was gone.
Me too. I was like, bye.
She was a great villain, though. She stirred the pot.
She a great villain, or was she just a villain?
She was just a villain. I don't know about great, but she was a villain.
I think the great villain of this season, honestly, is... Sure. I think the great villain of this season is turning out to be DeeDee Marie Holliday.
I'm about to say,
like, honestly,
is a great villain.
That showed in the Rusical.
It sure did. But yes, Verush is gone. We come back into the workroom the next day. The queens are there. Pow walks in, and our mini challenge. I'm gonna try to say these words, and I'm probably gonna say them wrong. So don't.
You said the last one perfectly, as everyone pointed out in the comment section. You said the tell-on.
Oh, I did. The tinkling.
Tinkling, yeah. You said it perfectly.
Not tinkling.
Not tinkling.
Look, I wasn't the one that said it perfectly. You were the one that said it perfectly. They know I can't say it.
Apparently, I can say words in Tagalog perfectly, and I have a great Spanish accent, according to the comments. So thank you.
Thank you, comments. Oh, by the way, since we're talking about the comments, subscribe while you're here.
Yeah, if you want to look at the comments while you're there, just go subscribe.
Subscribe, hit all those buttons. But
we love it.
We love a sub.
We love a good sub.
We do love a good sub.
A good sub.
And we said on the video that went out today, that's the day before y'all are seeing this, that if we get to 1,000, we will do several various things that I won't say here because you need to go watch that video.
Oh no, I'm gonna say this here because this was one thing I'll say here for this one because these are our Philippine fans.
Correct. Yes.
And these Philippine fans, y'all been on me. Y'all been sending me messages after message after message saying what I need to watch and I need to rewatch because this is the best of all time. Like y'all been on me. So if y'all get us to 1,000, I will personally take 2 weeks and rewatch all of Philippine season 1 and give my reaction to it. But y'all gotta get us to 1,000. Y'all gotta be ready for this membership stuff, the good content that will come after that. But y'all gotta get us there. And I will watch all of it. And we react to everything. So
Lana reacts.
I got you. I will react to everything y'all been telling me. Lana G. Period.
You can go to LanaGreacts.com.
Let me start my webpage.
I will take royalties. Thank you. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, our mini challenge is Upuan Mo Ako, which is basically musical chairs.
Yes.
So they're playing musical chairs, and it's the first round, and they're going around, and immediately Matilduh's out, and I'm like, what?
Stag.
And everyone is cheering, screaming, laughing. She rips her wig off and goes and pouts in the corner.
And honestly, like, me too.
Honestly, me too. And then by the time they knocked out 3 people, they were like, oh, let's bring in pit crew so you can sit on the pit crew. And I'm like...
I am so jealous that they really just love to incorporate the pit crew into these mini challenges.
As they should.
Any chance they get.
Now, which pit crew member are we all choosing? Because I have a choice.
I do not remember them well enough. Can I just say Bryce?
Yes.
I'm saying Bryce.
Great.
I don't know. I thought they were all very good looking.
Oh, they're all hot.
So
personally, I want the one that was in the green underwear because he's got that big shoulder tattoo, and I'm just like, oh.
How do you remember the color?
Oh, yeah, the shoulder tattoo.
Okay. If someone links me his Instagram or his Twitter or whatever, thank you. That would be greatly appreciated.
You know what? Actually, no. I want to choose my favorite my favorite mini challenge winner of all time, Ben from the Pit Crew.
Ben from the Pit Crew.
Ben from the Pit Crew. Yay!
We We stand.
All right. Anyways, continuing on back to Philippines.
But yeah, so literally, Matilda's out round 1, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, someone else is gonna win a mini challenge!" Because with Verushka gone, Matilda was the only active person in the race that won a mini challenge.
Yeah,
and they've had one like every episode.
Yeah,
That's literally in every episode, and the only reason that Verushka had a mini challenge win is because Matilda was not in that episode.
right.
So, but yes, it comes down to KatKat and Bernie.
Bernie, my love. Okay.
And KatKat wins, but she like fully like grabs the pit crew man by like the shoulder and the neck and ends up just like pulling him to the ground.
Miss Congeniality.
Oh, I don't know why that says Miss Congeniality.
Miss Congeniality.
Not even.
Oh no, my banners are messed up. I don't know what happened.
Oh no, because Miss Congeniality, not even.
Congeniality.
Not
And
even.
that ain't gonna be
I
KatKat.
was about to say, not even this early
Okay,
in the
there we
race.
go. There we go. We're better.
There we go.
There we are. Mini
Good for
challenge.
you. Good for you, gal.
Yeah, there you go, gal.
Woo. And we find out that our maxi challenge for the week is Sirena, the Rusical.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Under the sea.
Under the ocean.
Ocean floor.
It's all copyrighted.
Copyright strike.
Under the ocean.
Under the water.
Where the people fish and swim.
And onions are $8,000 a kilo.
Well.
Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, and so KatKat gets to distribute the roles because she wins the mini challenge. There's kind of only 2 big obstacles that happen in this choosing of roles, and it's Arizona versus DeeDee for the Ursula role, and then Bernie versus M1ss Jade So for the Flounder role, which was not called Flounder. It was Pussy Flaps or something like that. Did y'all see
Aunt Squid?
Oh yes, Aunt Squid. Do y'all watch it with subtitles?
Yes.
I watch. Well, it comes up with the subtitles, but it doesn't. Not for the English.
Do you turn on the English subtitles?
No.
I do.
So in when they do the translation, they bring up the name Tampalpuke, and it literally translates to like pussy flaps or something. And it literally says that on screen.
No, like it'll come up like it's in English with no subtitles, and then whenever they speak Tagalog, it comes up with some subtitles.
Oh yeah. I'm saying like when you turn on the English subtitles, that's what it said, and I was just pussy flaps, pussy flaps.
Demonetization, calm it down. We can't say that word too much.
True. But yeah, so those are like the 2 battles, and it's very, very different how they happen because Arizona and DeeDee just go have a civil conversation, and then Bernie and Jade end up auditioning for the roles, and I'm just like, what? Okay.
Pussy.
Pussy.
Sorry, it's like starting.
Pussy flaps, Dottie.
Oh, that's going in the thing. That's going in the recap.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna try to. Oh God.
Okay,
What did we think of the auditioning process and the civil discussion between Arizona and DeeDee?
I just love M1ss Jade So going through the whole. Is she just smiling? Mama, she looked like Flounder in that moment with her little cute round face and just like doing the thing.
It's kind of unfortunate that 2 of the 3 trans girls had to audition to not have the basically male role. Because the vocals were even like male to an extent. And I was like, why? Everybody, they turned King Triton into a woman.
She was Princess Erica.
then why does she have a butch voice? You can't make Miss Jade So butch. That's not possible.
Yeah. But also, like, we have to remember that Sasha Colby did do a male role. Like, I'm not saying, like,
of course, yeah.
At the end of the day, it is a role. Like,
yeah.
So.
Oh, no, totally. And I definitely agree with you on that. It's just, like, I'm also acknowledging, like, not everyone's trans experiences are different. And I see, like, and from what we've learned of Jade thus far, like, she does have insecurities, and we learned that from the Untucked debacle. So I'm like, having her in this and then really being like, I don't want this role, and then ending up with the role, I thought she did, like, the absolutely
100%.
Meanwhile, Arizona and DeeDee are like, well, how do you feel? No, girl, how do you feel? It's like, what? Huh? Like, okay, girl, go off. Sure. But it ends up, so DeeDee ends up taking the Aunt Squid. Aunt Squid role. And Arizona is left with the lawyer daughter. And then Bernie ends up with the pussy role. And Jade ends up with the Princess Erica role, which is just a male character, I think.
But like with a giant wig and
she looked really pussy, but like
she looks gorgeous. She really did. Anyways.
She really did. So then we go to rehearsals with a fabulous woman that could not be more different from that stupid man we had last season for that stupid. You remember that Miss Shutaka?
I didn't watch Philippines last year.
Oh, no, neither of you did. Okay, audience, y'all will know what I'm talking about because it was like the single worst challenge in Drag Race history. They like simulated a pageant, but it was like basically as a Rusical, and it was bad. Like it was just horrible. And a lot of it had to do with the choreographer basically just being an asshole. And then he comes back later in the season to do something again and is still an asshole. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, why?
But Miss Choreographer Lady this time, I lived.
An angel.
Like, literally, she was like, I'm just going to be chilling. Like, we're going to have a good time. We're going to collaborate. Like, whatever you guys think is going to be better, we'll do. There's not going to be any beep, 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 beep. Like, there's going to be none of that.
She was great. I was like, so refreshing. Mm-hmm. Such a class. Like, from other choreographers that we've seen. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I was like, I like her. I think she's amazing. I was pleased. I was like, okay, yeah.
She's finishing choreographing in space.
Oh God, yeah.
So I'm not over that. Anyways, continue back to Philippines.
Oh no. Okay.
Why are we putting Sasha Colby in space?
No, not Sasha Colby. No, like the BMX bitches guy.
Oh.
He was like, I've choreographed people in Spice. I've choreographed people everywhere. And I'm like, stop.
Your accent is getting better. I'm impressed.
I know. R&R.
It was definitely good. I was like, but he sounds just like him.
I know.
But yeah, I don't know why he wanted to choreograph people in space. No. Who does that?
Yeah.
Like, absolutely not.
No, for real. But anyways, continue on.
Yes.
Back to Philippines. So, we're down under on Saturday.
Yes.
A T. So we get our Emmy moment, as Lana has renamed them. I called them trauma mirrors. She has renamed them Emmy moments. We get our Emmy moment. So we get our Emmy moment, and it's Arizona talking about her relationship with her family and specifically her sister, who like they were supposed to go out for like a meal or something, and there ended up being priests and they were praying over him and he was emotional and that they've never recovered their relationship. I was just like, oh God, no, Diva, no. And I felt bad.
Yeah.
And we get another one later, but we'll talk about that one later. let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to talk about the actual things. And for once, I actually thought we should pull the judges' looks because first and foremost, I think this is the best thing Mama Pao has ever worn on Drag Race Philippines, either season.
The dress, yes.
The hair, absolutely not. But
Absolutely
the dress,
not.
absolutely.
Like, that hair looks like it is a shake and go synthetic wig that she got at, like, No Ma'am. Jiggly looks great.
Well, you know who has been doing Jiggly's makeup this season?
Who?
Prince, the first boot from season 1.
The shoes!
The shoes!
And
yeah.
the shoes.
And the shoes! Yeah, Prince has been doing her makeup. I think it was a combination of Prince and Minty Fresh have been doing her makeup.
Word.
But I was like, oh, Jiggly looks beautiful. Karen looks beautiful.
Karen looks
the other man is there, but I want to talk about Anne Curtis. I don't know who this woman is. I have never been familiar with her. I want to be her best friend.
I'm obsessed with her.
She was like, oh, she was so bubbly and refreshing, but also giving like real critiques that mattered. I was like, yes. And then when Pao was announcing the category and she goes, don't you mean, I don't know what the, I don't know what the Tagalog words are, but like everyone was laughing. It was just like, yes, Anne Curtis.
She really ate that up. She really
did. I was like, yes, girl. Work. And the comments are probably going to tell me who Anne Curtis is. Thank you. I do appreciate it in advance.
I mean, pretty much every woman in there, like every drag queen in there was sort of like, that's my idol.
Yeah.
So, she must be a really big deal. She's like the president of the Philippines or something.
She's dubbed as the multimedia superstar of the Philippines.
As she should be.
Oh, she's my age. No, she's not my age. Oh, she is much older than I thought she was. You better work, bitch. Anyway. Rusical. Everybody's on screen. And if you're listening to us and not looking at the screen, I'm so sorry.
Okay. I'm going to kind of retract what I said. Effects-wise, like special effects-wise, this Rusical looked amazing.
It did.
Like the visuals are crazy good. And I think that's what's kind of like upping my score in terms. I think it's honestly that big screen in the background that's really just doing it.
Totally. No, I get that for sure.
Yeah.
I thought this was good. I think my difficulty is, and so I have a conspiracy theory. Because we found out from our fans of Drag Race Mexico that apparently a lot of the Rusical for Mexico season 1 was cut out for time. And I've watched this Rusical twice. And both times I was like, this storyline doesn't make sense. So I honestly feel like there was some middle scene that they cut out of the final edit that would have put things together, because like she's losing her voice and then all of a sudden she's at a ball.
Yeah, and then she's lip syncing. Well, no.
And then
I guess it makes sense though. Like, sorry. Like, because she was like, I want to be a drag queen. Oh, if you want to be a drag queen, then you have to lose your voice. Oh, okay. She loses her voice. Now she's going to go be a drag queen at a ball. She's like, but how can I do anything? And then she invented the lip sync.
Yeah, I guess. But like, I don't know. I just don't feel like, specifically, I don't feel like Arizona and Matilduh's roles were that small. There had to have been another scene with like the sisters or something.
Yeah.
Because they were invisible in this musical. Like I couldn't tell you anything specifically that either one of them did. But apparently Arizona was so much more memorable in this. And I couldn't tell you.
Okay. So for me, and I'm going to be very transparent here, I was very confused throughout this musical. I was just like, I wondered if I fell asleep at some point and missed something because I was like, I don't know what's going on. And I honestly didn't have time to go back because I really watched it right before we started recording. So I was like, am I missing something? Did I miss the middle part of this, or did I miss little pieces of it? Was I like zoning out or something? Because it was confusing. And I don't know if it was me thinking it was going to be more like the story of the Little Mermaid or you know, in the order of things, but not really that. But I don't know. I felt a little confused, but I will rewatch it again to see what I missed and see if it just, you know, if I missed something, because I feel like I did. But I thought it was, like I said, I don't think it was the worst Rusical I've ever seen, but it was probably like, it was okay. It was a decent Rusical. It was a decent Rusical for me. But I do agree with you, Kev. The visuals, the backgrounds, I thought that drew it up for me. My favorite part was when Ursula came out and the pit crew had her up in the air, and that was I was like, okay, that looks very like, okay, yeah, she's floating in the water, she's doing her thing. It was very the visuals of this Rusical I thought was some of the best.
The production value, I would say, on a whole, to add on to what you're saying, I would just say, because even the singing was good on the actual like musical track. Like I thought no one did bad.
You know what? I think the words we're looking for, it was very well produced.
Yes.
And the execution with what they got was pretty good.
Yeah.
But the plot was just like, what?
Lacking.
You know?
I feel like it's underwritten and overproduced. But overproduced in a good way, I would say.
Yeah, it's not like, well, yeah, what you said.
Yeah, because like they upped the production value because they knew that like the plot wasn't the strongest. And to be fair, I love The Little Mermaid, but the plot of Little Mermaid is not the strongest plot in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so if that's what you're going off of, like I get it. But
I know I'm losing. I was like, I mean, no. Yeah. The plot itself of Little Mermaid is not, but I always feel like it's ways you can always up that plot. And like I feel like even with the version that they did of the Little Mermaid, that came out recently, they changed it enough where it upped the plot level from the cartoon version to this version. And I feel like if anybody's going to do any type of version of that, you can always up it a little bit. And in this case, drag it out, drag it up, like give us the dragged out version of the Little Mermaid. And I love the fact that she wanted to be a drag queen. She lost her voice. She had invented the lip sync and all of that stuff. Sure, great. But I feel like you had so much with the other smaller characters that you could have done. And maybe they did it and we just didn't see it because, you know, the edited versions of it can be, you know, played around. But I still enjoyed it though.
When Pussy Claps brought out the beatbox, I was screaming.
Our MP3 player.
That killed me.
I loved it. It's the first time in a while where honestly, I could have justified everyone's place. I like truly agreed with everybody's placement in this.
Yeah,
which is rare for me. I don't normally agree with judges. But any other thoughts on the Rusical? It was good.
It was good. It was good.
Girls, y'all did the damn thing.
You did.
Nobody did that.
No.
Nobody did like
horrible.
It was like separating the B's from the A+s. You know what I mean?
Right.
Very much so.
Very much. I agree with that. I would tend to agree.
Yeah.
The
category is the SHOOOOOES.
I love
how they made it. I love how they made it a category after the reference.
I love
that Prince, shortly after the episode dropped, literally just tweeted impact.
Yep.
Period.
Seriously.
Just impact. And I'm like, absolutely, baby.
Absolutely.
When they do Philippines All-Stars, because now it's confirmed, y'all know Prince will be on that season. I'm ready to see it personally.
Very
I
much
didn't get
so.
to see you, Prince, before, but I'm excited to see you now.
But when we get to 1,000 subscribers, Lana will.
I might know who Prince is if y'all let me.
So, for long story short, Prince is the pork chop of Philippines, from what I know. That's the one episode I watched. Correct. Was the first one.
That's what I've heard.
Like Mama Pow just read her for her shoes.
Yes,
and
her shoes were bad.
But honestly, like, period, as she should.
Her shoes were bad.
Well,
they were bad.
But the impact that now it's a category.
The impact, hello,
period.
Yes, I love it. So.
Which means to say you can go on Drag Race and have a bad moment, but it turns into something amazing.
Vanessa Vanjie Mateo.
Period.
Pork chop.
Shangela. Pork chop, literally.
Period.
The shoes. First up, M1ss Jade So.
I can't see the shoe.
Mama. Okay, hold on.
I'm about to say I can't. Okay, I'm about to say I can't see the shoes, but
you still can't really.
She did it.
Mm-hmm.
But she did it as her.
She did a cunty him, and him is already cunty, and she somehow made him more cunty.
She said, "My star sign is a Cancer, and my pronoun is her." Period. Girl.
I don't care what nobody say. She's mine. Period.
Kev, I'm gonna need you to lean one direction here for just a second.
This way.
Lean to your left.
Just lean,
baby.
Lean. Actually, never mind.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Because she did what needed to be done.
Period.
Okay. And with Jade, first I was like, now how is this shoes? I was like, and then she turned around, and I said, oh, those shoes do not have heels.
Fully laced back, heelless heel.
Heelless heel.
I love it.
I said, those are the first of all, there's no way I'll be able to, like, you on your toe the whole. Oh my god, I can't. Oh, sickening. But
it's such a baddie move of her.
Well, I was like, is she gonna come out with the stilettos from that one stiletto photo? I was like, oh my god, if she pre-gamed us all and posted that like 3 months before the season dropped, and then it happened to be that y'all know that stiletto photo I'm talking about, right?
I do.
I was like, bitch. But no, this was incredible.
That was incredible. I love it.
Score?
Full.
Kev? Yeah.
You already know. Duh. I can't. That's M1ss Jade So. I just love her.
M1ss Jade.
She's just mad Jade.
The cuntiest. The baddest.
The sexiest. The cuntiest. The baddest at the church rock stall.
Oh, I love her. I love her.
Talk about impact already.
Right. I should not like her as much as I do, but I do. I just do.
She's everything.
She's everything. Okay.
And speaking of everything,
you want
Bernie, baby.
Yes.
You know what? This is what Britta thought she was giving when she was putting all that stuff on her shoes.
You better stop that right now.
This is what Britta thought she was giving. And I love Britta. I love her.
Whoops. This is mother.
Everything. This is mother.
This is mother.
She mothered here.
Mother Bernie. Talk about Bernie and try not to call her mother. That's the challenge. Talk about her and try not to call her mother, because I fail every time.
We all fail.
Oh, she looks so dang. Like, Bernie ain't missed on this runway yet. She has not missed on this runway yet. And I'm just like, oh, I love her. The shoes with the shoes.
And you know what? I don't hate any. I'm gonna say now, I don't hate any of these looks that are coming up at all. I don't hate any of them.
And no, I didn't. There wasn't a single one I disliked.
They're all serving body. They're all, the hair is correct. They are corseted. They are padded. They have everything together for these outfits. And I am living.
Oh, live.
I have one small critique.
Oh my God, you're ruining it for me.
No, okay. Well, I think it's because of her corset. There was a lot of rippling in the top of the pant part of the bodysuit. And you saw it as she was walking, and you saw it as she was standing. So I was like, but it doesn't detract from the look. So
okay,
I don't care all that much. It's just,
I don't care at all.
Okay.
I don't care at all. It's Mother Bernie. I can't care.
The titties, bitch.
Just tittying, just sitting there, just. I can't.
Scores.
Yes.
Duh.
Like seriously, duh. Like, duh.
I'm gonna. No, it's duh. It's duh, obviously.
No. No.
No.
If you don't duh with us right now, duh with us. No. You better duh with us right now. Oh, okay.
Next is Arizona Brandy.
I love this.
I love this so much that it's stupid.
Like,
how you gonna give me Nike Princess with the Cinderella shoe and the basketball? Absolutely not. You're stupid. You're stupid, and I love it.
I know how much I say I hate an ankle boot. When it's a tennis shoe ankle boot, this is the exception.
It's a high top. That's a high top.
I love a good high top ankle boot. Like, I think they are so weirdly cunty. Like, I've been obsessed with them. I love how it's laced up. They're completely stoned. They match the dress perfectly. The headband that says Niak is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
The way she played this, like, it's simple, yet so effective.
Baby, like, giving me the basketball pose? What? Like, what? Bam.
This was the only full body shot on the runway with the shoes, and that's why I pulled it.
I love it. Like, she is giving me, like, I'm in drag, but I'm a basketball player. Like, she was like, hey girl, what? Like, it was so good to me. I ate this up. When she came out from behind, I was like, no, you didn't. No, you did not.
I'm just gonna have to say it.
Yeah.
She did what needed to.
Yeah.
You know what? All of them did what needed to be done.
Oh, done.
I really enjoy this. I really enjoy this. I have two, not critiques. It's more so like, there are two things I would have specifically changed. And the first one is that bang piece, because I didn't notice the Niak headband until she was leaving the runway after being called safe. So for me, I would have loved if it was a little bit more obvious, and like if the bang piece had just like not been there or had been lower so we could have seen it. That's one thing. Two, I love the shoes and I love the gown, but I wish we had seen the shoes immediately. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a shoe runway and you walk out and you don't immediately see the shoe, and I do have that critique for somebody else later, don't worry. But I was like, I would have liked to, like, I don't know how you necessarily do it. Or you do it like Dior princess cut. Same gown, Dior princess cut with the shoe.
Can I counter that?
Yes, of course.
Like, it's Cinderella girl.
That's all I'm saying.
And the whole thing is that it's a reveal. I'm like, you think she's gonna have a slash zipper? Nope, she's basketball Cinderella.
Right.
Like, that's.
I still love what she did. It's just though there were a couple things I would have tweaked, but I still think it's fantastic.
Don, you took the words right out of my mouth, because that's exactly what I was about to be like. It's Cinderella. She's like, I could have on glass slippers because that's what you would expect of me, but nah. I'm a tomboy.
She got her Niaks on.
Got my Niaks on, and I'm about to go get my hoops on. I'm about to. I loved it. I love it.
Score.
Duh. I can't.
It's just gonna be full for me.
Okay. I will take
There are other garments I like more on this runway.
I will take that. Take that.
Okay.
Oh.
DeeDee Marie Holliday.
When she came out, I kind of live for this. I kind of live for this. When I tell you, when she came out with the cloak, I was like, okay, what we got? And she ripped that off, and we had the disco ball shoes with that body. I was like, I'm living. Miss DeeDee knows who she is. And this is the thing. Miss DeeDee, like, yes, I am a disco queen. I am that old girl. I love me a disco era. I love me an old look. My wigs are always gonna be this. Miss DeeDee,
Mama.
she know who she is, and she's working this bodysuit and these disco ball shoes. I'm here for it.
If RuPaul saw this, RuPaul would have been coming everywhere. Just because it's Diana Ross. Just because she did a Diana Ross reference. That gets extra points in RuPaul terms. And I feel like that needs to be spoken into the world. Also, I love like how when she was on the runway, she was talking about how her shoes have so much meaning because it's the first shoes she's ever gotten.
Yeah.
And how the disco balls on the shoes like resemble the community, but also I do like, again, I know it's an ankle boot and I know it shortens her, but also like the fact that with a catsuit, I've told you how I hate when people wear catsuits with stilettos. The catsuit goes into the boot, and I have to give her credit for that.
They go to the boots. Yeah,
it's good. It's good. Like I'm gonna be the one with just the one tiny critiques. Because that's what I'm doing today, apparently. I just wish she had a little bit of body. Because you imagine this bodysuit with like a little bit of a cinch and a little bit of a hip. And just like in this angle specifically, maybe a little bit of tit. Just so that way, like the hip would have just been like, bam! And then it's like hip and body. Like that's the only critique I have.
I can see that.
But she doesn't seem to be that kind of girl. And I don't mind that at all. I still think it's wonderful, but I like my drag queens with a little bit of shape and a little bit of body. That's just me.
I love that too. I agree with you.
Yeah,
I actually agree with you on that.
Wow, I agree.
Happens more
often than you think.
Yeah.
Dawn agreeing happens less often.
That happens less often.
That part. Scores.
This is not a duh. This is a full.
Full. I was gonna say the same thing. It's a full for me too.
It's gonna be a full.
Yeah,
for sure. Matilduh.
Duh. No, I would like it to be a duh.
Yes, but it's not a duh for me.
It's not a duh.
I still really like it though.
I like it though, but not a duh.
Logan, I'm gonna need you to brace yourself.
Oh God.
Logan, please. I'm just telling you now, please brace yourself.
I'm bracing.
It's giving Vanjie, okay? I know she's not in this season.
How dare you! How dare you!
Oh, those who know, the girls who know, the girls who get it.
I watched last episode and you saw the chaos that happened in terms of just everybody's. You guys know.
Okay.
I brought up Miss Vanjie to make a reference to Ovi Cunt's oyster look and how I said I didn't like the shape because there was no shape.
Mm-hmm.
This has the same thing, but this has closer to Vanjie in that sense.
Yes.
Because it's flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And the illusion of looking like a noodle with the mini dress isn't really working for me.
Oh, okay.
The shoes are British shoes. They're British shoes.
No, they're much better.
Yeah, because they're boots at least.
Yeah.
I really hope, I can't see in this picture, I hope she's wearing fishnets.
I think she is.
Okay, her tights just look really shiny then. And
that seems to be a trend with a lot of the girls on this season. I'm noticing is like the girls that do wear tights, they are a bit shinier. And I'm gonna chalk it up to skin tone things, and also like they might just not have access to like they might not have access to better resources in the Philippines. I don't know fully Filipino drag culture all that well, so I was gonna give it a little bit of leeway, but I did notice the tights as well.
But overall, this outfit is I really do like this outfit a lot. I love this hair. I wish almost that it wasn't a mini dress, but it was a bodysuit. You know, and like it was all flowers. Because it kind of just looks like flowers. Nothing. Flowers again. And neither flowers not either.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's a good outfit and idea, but the cohesion of everything is just a little off for me.
I get that.
So you're not the only one that was actually going to compare her to a Drag Race girl, because I finally figured out who she reminds me of. She reminds me of Lemon.
That's
like
what it is.
every time, like it's not even the way necessarily that she does drag, but it's like her face shape, the way she does her makeup, just like the hair she's wearing. When she wore that ponytail, I was like, that's Lemon, baby. This is Filipina Lemon. And I mean that with the utmost respect to Matilduh. Because Matilduh, I love Lemon and I love Matilduh, and we'll talk more about how much I love Matilduh later. But I really enjoy this. I do agree with you, Kev. I think if it was a bodysuit, I think it would have been a little bit more cohesive than just full flowers with the yellow coat. I would have loved that. But I do enjoy the mini dress. I think it looks good. I love that she was able to incorporate her florist training. Did we know that? I don't know if we did. No, I don't remember if we knew that. But like, that's cunt.
And it's referential to the 60s as well. And I will give
y'all remember that Hana Beshie is an architect?
Yes, I did remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That.
Yeah.
She's an architect.
She's an architect.
Work Hana Beshie.
But I will say this for our viewers and listeners, we're not comparing these queens just for the comparing them. We know they're their own queens and they have their own personality. They have their own style.
Totally.
And so it's just the fact that these people, my two people here on the panel, they watch a lot of Drag Race. And so they see a lot of people, and most of the time, sometimes it looks like in comparison to people who we've seen before. So it's no disrespect, but
absolutely no disrespect. For me, it's like I always think like these people live in the same drag universe. That's how I think of things. It's like they're not unless it's Sugar and Spice, and then they're literally just a carbon copy of each other. But like, I'm like Matilduh and Lemon live in the same drag universe. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, because we've had some comments where people like stop comparing the queens because they're not the same people, and we get that, we understand that. But I absolutely love this look. I thought this look was beautiful. I do agree with you on the bodysuit, because now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, that bodysuit thing would have been fierce. Like that little piece in between on her thighs that's empty. It's like it's missing something. It should have been more flowers there, or like you said, a bodysuit that could have just.
Or even if it was an A-line skirt that just hit at the top of the boot.
Wait, you know what? Can I say something?
Yeah.
Actually, this isn't controversial yet brave. But we did just read for Matilduh for wearing a bodysuit last week.
Oh,
so if she came out in the same silhouette again, we would have read her for that.
Probably.
Because she had a bodysuit with a coat on.
Well, she wouldn't have had a milkfish this time, so I think it would have been a little bit better. But I mean, no, you're completely correct. Yeah,
I think in this aspect, like sometimes bodysuits work, and I think it would have worked with this. I don't think it worked last week. And so sometimes
a lot of people did bodysuits this week too.
Right, and that is true. It's still good. Don't get me wrong. Right. I still really like the look.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Scores
95.
It's still full for me.
It's still full for me as well.
It's just not like
it's like full with like a drop.
So like 99.
No, a drop going out. It's like a 101, basically.
Like a 99.99999.
No, I'm giving it like I'm giving it like 101
plus one, like a little drop of one,
like just over for me.
It's 100, right at 100 for me, right there.
Great,
right, steady, right there.
Captivating KatKat. This was cute.
I liked the idea.
Right.
I actually really like the bodysuit, and I like how the shoes are like walking sticks for skis. Yeah. I think that's hilarious. I really like the makeup. There's just nothing's wrong with it. I just don't really like it as much as I want to.
I'm not floored by it. I'm not like screaming about it. I'm just like,
I'm not like, oh my God, this is one of the best looks of all time. I'm like, this is really good.
This is nice.
Really good. I love the wig. I love big hair on KatKat is what I'm learning. Like I like the bigger, because then it makes all of her features a little bit more petite, and I do like that. Mm-hmm. Not that she isn't out of drag. Let me make that clear. She's a beautiful woman. Yeah, I agree that I like the concept. I wish there was like a shrug I don't love that like her shoulders are just like fully exposed. Like I would have loved like a shrug or like some sort of like other
or like
like a puffer bolero, maybe not even a full jacket, just like something. But I love the way all of the dotting detail is happening. I don't know what material that is necessarily, but I like it. So
I don't have too much to say about it.
That's
honestly.
it. I'm good.
Yeah, scores.
I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it a 90.
I would give it I would give it a 90. I'm at your 90. Yeah.
We'll make it 3. That's where I was headed.
Because
So,
I'm like, I don't really hate it, but I'm not falling over.
It's very solidly good.
Yeah.
Her waist looks tiny.
It looks great. Her waist looks great.
Actually, I'm going to upgrade this to a 95 because I think the way the illusion on the waist looks with her, I'm going to give it a 95.
I'm still going to keep where I am, but I do think her hips great.
Oh, the motherfucking cunt. She walked out and I cackled for several minutes and then had to rewind to actually watch the runway.
She cackled.
I know her boots.
She yeed all them damn haws.
She really did.
Oh my god.
I was like,
I wish she had eyebrows on though. I wish that
I don't, and I will tell you why. Her mug here is so good.
It is really good.
I was like, oh my god. I love her without an eyebrow, though, I will say. I understand where you're coming from with the eyebrows. And there are some people for me that can pull off a no eyebrow drag look. And I think Ovi is one of them for me. I was just like, mug. And then the garment, it's not the most extravagant thing in the world. But she made sure that the focus was the boot. And it really was.
Yeah.
It's a very simple yet effective garment, kind of Mugler-esque, but like mixed with a cowboy. Yeah. The shoes are great. I like the fringe on it. I think she's hilarious here. I just wish, and I think I've said this before, just in general about things, I wish there was a little tiny cowboy hat on the giant wig. That would be cute. But she really did this at my birthday dinner, and I love it. She did this at my birthday dinner.
I love that.
She made excuses for me then.
I love her. I love this. I love this shoe. I love the fact that she was like, no, I'm not going to put on a huge, big, extravagant outfit, but the focus is definitely on these shoes. And that is the category. She understood the assignment and she turned it in on time and gave us a little extra credit to boot. So I kind of
she did like a little doodle in the corner.
You see what I did?
I see what you did there, Lana.
You see what
Give a little extra credit to boot.
Yeah. But yeah, I love it.
I'm not sorry about it.
I'm not sorry about
Wrong franchise.
I don't care. You're wearing a Brooklyn shirt. It counts.
Okay, fine.
Period. Scores.
I will make sure it comes back to season 4 starting tomorrow, just for you, Logan.
Oh my god.
You're evil. You're
no.
evil.
No.
You're an evil little person.
I will contact the production team at Canada's Drag Race and I will tell them. I flirted with Brooklyn Heights at DragCon because I know she loves a Tampa girl. So.
Oh no. Okay.
Scores.
I will give. The dance is full. I'm going to give this a 97.
Based on how much I cackled, it has to be a full. Like I cackled for a solid 2 minutes.
I think we're all just really in a good mood today.
I
think this runway was exceptional. Honestly,
it was good.
And last up, Hana Beshie with.
I love this.
She's so stupid.
I was trying to come up with something. Hana Beshie with My Heart.
Candy's
there it
Judy.
is.
Candy's
oh my god.
Judy.
This is oh no.
This is the dumbest, most stupidest, most beautifulest thing I've ever seen in my life. I love this so much. I hate that I love it because I shouldn't love this, but I do.
It's just dumb.
It's so dumb.
It's so stupid.
Like it's you know what it is? It's almost reminds me of Evie Oddly's Halloween trick or treater as the Triceratops mixed with the alien Judy mixed with the Hulk. Like Mixed with those. Wait, I don't know if y'all have this anywhere else, but do y'all remember, like in the early 2010s, when people would buy those water shoes?
Oh yes.
And the water shoes had the little, like they had individual toe holes.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what it's giving.
Oh, she's so stupid. She got dinosaur feet.
She looks like Nicki Minaj in this photo too.
I can't.
It's very,
if Nicki Minaj was a dinosaur.
Super fucking dinosaur.
Rah. Oh, I can't.
Keep it a stack.
Yeah.
Like a Dungeon Dragon.
Like a Dungeon
Dragon.
Oh my God. I think you laughed at Arizona. I laughed at this one for a solid 5 minutes. I had to pause.
Ovi, but sure.
Ovi, not Arizona. Ovi.
Not Arizona.
Not Arizona. Ovi. I laughed at Hana Beshie for a good 5 minutes. I was like, she's wearing dragon feet. Oh my God. And she's saying there's shoes. Like, stop it. I can't. Do I love the bodysuit? I don't really care about the bodysuit because I'm stuck on the dragon feet.
The shoes are so good, I don't care.
I don't care. She's so stupid and dumb in the best way possible.
Those shoes are the Alyssa Edwards of shoes because she can do anything, but it's okay because she's Alyssa.
I love it.
I can't.
Scores.
Duh.
It's a duh for me because I can't.
I will not be giving it a duh. I'm gonna give it a 96.
You're a hater because you know those shoes are
wow.
They're so dumb. What do you mean?
Okay, but like the shoe and the outfit, it's a 96. The shoe itself is a duh.
I can't stop laughing. Thinking over. Oh God.
I love it. Anytime I need to make you laugh, I'll just pop up that.
Take a picture and pop it up because maybe that is everything. Those.
Mama, this is for real, right
she wearing
For
dinosaur
real.
She wearing dinosaur feet for real.
She wrote
for real.
Oh gosh. Okay. Oh Jesus.
So we got results.
We do.
Results happen.
Mm-hmm.
We find out that the top 3 of the week are DeeDee, Ovi, and Bernie. Agreed. 100%.
Yeah.
There might have been a top 4. Maybe.
It could have been.
Because, so the way they announced this was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Because they read KatKat to filth on the runway for her performance and her look. And then they were like, Bernie, you're safe. Ovi, you're safe. And then they did DeeDee. And then they did KatKat, and I was like, "What do you mean?"
Compliment to KatKat.
I really thought they were about to. I thought they were about to give her the win, and I was like, "Absolutely not! Absolutely not! Don't you dare do that right now in my face!"
Right?
Like, no. But then they gave the win to DeeDee, and I was happy. Yay!
Good job, DeeDee.
I agree completely.
Mm-hmm. She ate that roll up. Ain't no doubt about it. She ate Ursula, or whatever they call it.
Like a Dungeon Dragon.
Aunt Squid.
She ate Aunt Squid up. Period.
I hope she had some Aunt Squid with her 80,000 pesos.
Period.
So. And then our bottom 3. I'm gonna put KatKat in the bottom. I don't know whether she was actually in the bottom, but for me, based on critique, she was in the bottom. I'm looking at the fandom right now. So the fandom says she's in the top. So
whatever.
It's just
she ain't winning, so
no. M1ss Jade So and Matilduh in the bottom, and I was genuinely upset.
This is blatant homophobia.
And transphobia.
It was not good.
And trans non-binary phobia, because honestly, the only thing that happened in Untucked was Jade talking about that. So, work diva.
Oh, an update. I watched Untucked. So, but it was the
Because we
one
didn't even
time
talk
it didn't matter.
Literally the one time it did not matter whatsoever to watch Untucked.
I'm about to say, update. I didn't watch Untucked, so
Last week's Untucked was just wild.
we move.
Yes, we move. So we have Jade and Matilduh lip syncing to Gusto Ko Nang Bumitaw by M1ss, which I did look up the English translation of the lyrics because I wanted to know what the title translated to mostly. And it translates to I already want to let go.
Oh. Oof. Oof.
I said this before we started filming, and I'm going to say this here right now. Do not be surprised if this is my number one lip sync of the year at the end of the year.
You just love an emotional lip sync.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
I'm
when
right
it's
there with
done
you.
well.
Yes.
When it's done well, I live for a good ballad lip sync on Drag Race. These girls gave me. Where's my other banner? Hold on. Because they did. She did what needed to be done, and she did what needed to be done. Like,
they both did.
I've watched it 4 times. That's how much I enjoyed this lip sync. And I just no one should have gone home. No one deserved to go home.
You know, it's really hard to do blood during a ballad after Taste. Like, it really is. It's hard to do blood during a ballad after Taste. But the way M1ss Jade So bled from her eyeball.
And then from her mouth.
From her like, you can't, like, come on.
Come on. Yeah.
It just...
You know, this is the second lip sync that I've watched that really moved me, and not knowing what they were saying, but felt every word that they were saying. I had no idea what it translated to. I had no idea what they were saying. But then I was like, but I feel like my heart is connecting to whatever they're saying. I was just so moved. The last time I did that, I think it was Mexico. It was a ballad. I think
Gala and Lady Cara?
No.
That was the good one.
That was good, but that wasn't it. I wonder if it was Mexico or it might have been France.
Was it Cookie and Vespi?
That might have been it.
That was a good lip sync too.
It was just the emotion behind the song. It was just so beautiful. I think I'm gonna have to go back and look because I think it was. But this made me cry, and I'm not even ashamed to say it.
Same.
I watched it and it made me cry, and I was like, I'm very moved. Like I said, I'm gonna go back and see what the translation is, but it just moved me for some reason, and they performed it so well. I loved it. I agree. I don't think anybody should have went home in this one. I think it should have been a double save. Maybe it's a little too early for a double save. I don't know. But
they literally did a double save, I think, episode 5 or 6 last season.
Then they should have did it with this one.
And they did a double save episode 1 in Italia and episode 1 in Mexico.
Yeah.
They did it 3 times on Mexico.
Yeah. So we deserve this one. This one should have been a double save.
This is the one that, like, it absolutely should have been.
Yeah.
It should have been a double save, but unfortunately, we lose Matilduh.
And I would have to agree if I had to choose one.
If I had to choose
do
one,
agree.
Yeah.
But she gave a really heartfelt message on her way out, and just like cutting to the confessional, be like, "Hey, mom and dad, I'm gay and I do drag." I was like, "You better work, bitch."
Work.
This season is going to be missing a lot without Matilduh. And I wish she had gotten a little bit more praise for what she had done from the judges. That's because there were 1 or 2 placements of hers that I don't think she deserved to be low. Like that first challenge, she should not have been low, in my personal opinion. But that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, we lose Matilduh.
We do.
It's very sad. But next week is an acting challenge.
Oh, God.
The first ever acting challenge on Drag Race Philippines. And there's some crotchety old woman on here, so I'm interested to see what happens. with that.
Crotchety old woman.
Black.
That's what I said. What I said.
Okay. Well,
But-
crotchety old woman. We'll see
And
about
to close
you.
us out, we have a draft update.
Oh, well, let's talk about it.
Draft update.
Boop, boop,
So-
boop, boop, boop,
In last currently is Eve
boop.
with a team of just Arizona Brandy currently with 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
Tied for fourth, we have David, who currently only has DeeDee Marie Holliday, and Brandon, who currently only has Hana Beshie with 4 points. They both have 8
Mhm.
points each. Kev is in third place with 10 points.
With KatKat.
With just KatKat. Mr. Talented is in second with 13 points with OV, now just OV.
Mm-mm.
And Lana is the only person left with both of her contestants in the lead with 16 points.
Don't we
With-
love it?
Jade and Bernie.
And
Her.
girl, she's winning.
Period.
Lana's winning she won the draft from the
Lana
moment she
won
got the
France.
pick.
Lana's about to win Mexico. Lana is not going to win Down Under.
No, I won't. I'm out of Down Under.
She's out of Down Under.
Where am I in Down Under right now?
I don't remember.
I just have Gabriella. I know that, but still.
Gabriella.
You might
Gabriella Labucci. You know, we'll go over that after.
Fashion tonight on the runway.
be.
I
And
wish I knew that existed. I would have used that so much today.
We just added it.
Fashion
And with that being said, thank you for joining us for episode 5 of Drag Race Philippines Season 2. We will be back next week to talk about episode 6. In the meantime, make sure to hit all of the applicable buttons on your audio or visual platform of choice that say you support us because we love having your support and we love you. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at The Cup Pod for all the most up-to-date Cup news and our funny moments because we are some funny bitches. Quite literally, the I'm serving fashion tonight on the runway just dropped on our socials. Like
on the runway.
while we were filming this, it dropped. So that's fun and cute and different. While you're down in the description, you can follow the three of us follow me and Lana. Kev is not actively using social media, but you could follow him if you really wanted to.
I will be back on there soon, probably.
Maybe. And while you're in the description, get your merch. Hello. Cup mug. Da-na-na-na. Cup mug. Da-na-na-na. Cup dinosaur.
Cup dinosaurs.
You can't buy this on our merch store.
No, you
No,
cannot.
you cannot. No.
No. No.
And with that being said, thank you for watching.
Cheers.
Bye. Cheers.
Bye. We're serving
That's
fashion
loud.
tonight on the runway.
Also, we did learn how to say boosh.
Boosh,
Y'all, boosh.
boosh. More G.
There's a G.
More boosh.
More